I got those deluxes, man. Those deluxes, the R&D deluxes, they're really small. They are really small.
Yeah,
is that the warrior class?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're $16 at Toys R Us. I kind of feel like I got ripped off.
SCU. You are now listening to Shattercast Uncut. Prepare to be shattered with your hosts, Matt Baldwin, Skullface, Greg for Mercy, Oscar NJ Boy, T2RX6, Mega 81. Welcome to Shattercast.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to Shattercast Uncut, episode 49. We're 49. We're in the woods, and on a meth binge, we wondered if our chocolate lab tasted like chocolate. Boy, were we wrong.
Hey,
I'm your host,
back.
Oscar. What?
I said Oscar's back.
Yay!
And of course, you're listening to Shattercast Uncut, the show so good. Your mom decided to name her 6 favorite vibrators after everyone on the show. Guess which one was named after the biggest? That's right. He is the only guy you'll know that just recently got out of the hospital for penile reduction surgery, Mr. Mega 81.
What's going on, everybody?
All right, that's good enough. And of course, who's quick to sit there and do some quick ad-libs to save Antoine from his greeting is everyone's favorite internet troll. You love him. You know you do, no matter how many times you argue with him. He's just out there to take care of you. The one, the only Mr. Greg for Mercy.
I have 3 things to say real quick. First of all, tonight's performance is dedicated to our mega fan, Jason Lowry, who gave me 100 proof vodka for Christmas. And I'm going to drink the whole fucking bottle before I get off this Skype call. Second thing, I hate North Korea. I don't care about politics, but I really wanted to go see that fucking movie. And third thing, I sold Oscar the Molly. So, just so you guys know.
I'm all about the bass. About the bass. No trouble. Okay. And speaking of no trouble, this gentleman hears this song. He can't help but bust out into dance instantly, especially in the middle of traffic. It's either this music or you get the turd. He's the champion of Hasbro himself, Mr. Matthew Deluxe Baldwin.
Doesn't it feel so right with Oscar here? I mean, it just...
It
Happy
does.
birthday, Oscar.
Happy birthday, Oscar.
Happy belated birthday.
Oscar's birthday's not till Thursday.
Anyway, yeah.
Oh, like, don't start that shit. And, of course, this next gentleman joining us here tonight single-handedly stopped a nuclear warhead from landing in American waters because he's part computer. He's everyone's favorite respectable YouTube reviewer and my secret lover, the one, the only Mr. T2RX6 Justin.
What is going on? And I am certainly not Bobby, just me. So.
That's right. That's right. Our good friend Bobby is he's out fighting crime again in tights after we told him not to. But, you know, he kept saying, I need to do justice. So, you know, he's stopping the Riddler or that nice old man down the street. So, as always, you can go ahead and hit us up for some shirts, hoodies, bumper stickers, and not forget about magnets. Seriously. We got magnets.
Lots.
I mean, you know, if you know someone with a pacemaker, you can fuck with them. You know, I mean, it doesn't get any better than that. So, be sure to ask about a magnet. They're cheap. I'm actually thinking about getting one just to troll my wife because she's like, "What? How big are they?" Oh, I'm like, "Oh, it's big."
Hey.
And she's like, "Is it like Mega 81 big?" I'm like, "This is why we don't talk.
I know.
This is why we don't talk." So, be sure to check us out and hit us up for some shirts, hoodies, and bumper stickers. You know, the hoodies are nice. The shirts are lovely. I got a fucking, you know, my shirt still fits. I washed it and dried it and everything, man. It's fucking amazing. So, did anybody get anything lately, Greg?
Oh, me. I didn't get much. I got Masterpiece Bumblebee.
Hello?
Was that a scratch box?
Oh, right, DJ. Way to kick on the tunes.
What the fuck was that, Oscar?
That was a remix version.
Antoine came back on with the scratch box. Yeah, I got Masterpiece Bumblebee. He's pretty good. I got Chromia, and she's not bad either. And I got my loot crate today. I got Joker Batman pop vinyl. And I think that's about it. That's about all I got this week.
Very cool. Very cool. Hey, Antoine, what'd you get lately?
Oh, you were supposed to be like, didn't you get something else? Didn't you
did you get something else?
And then I was going to be like, oh, yeah, I got Utopia. That's right.
Money bag.
Way to let me down, guys. Way to let me down. Money sign. Money sign. Johnny
There's
Football
Johnny
sitting on, the
Manziel.
bench. Sitting on a bench. Throw the money sign.
Actually, he starts now, but okay, whatever.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
Money
It doesn't.
sign, money sign.
Good old Johnny Moneybags there can hit a lot of home runs in a 3-point line. That's good.
That's why
Antoine.
his team's going to the Super Cup.
Super Cup Series.
What'd you get, Antoine?
What'd you get, Antoine?
All right. Well, first of all, what's going on, people? All right, and
I already did that for you.
Yeah, he did.
Oh, you
Yeah,
did?
yeah.
no fault.
What's going on?
I got the new RID figures, the Strong Arm Grimlock, and the Steel Jaw.
So sorry.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, the Steel Jaw. The Steel Jaw is the weakest one, I think. Today I got the Transformers Combiners, Optimus Prime, and Silverbolt, and they're pretty cool. I haven't had time to mess with them though, so.
You really should have started off with the highlight of your week, and that would have been diabetes.
Oh yeah.
Then the Combiner Wars figures and the RD figures.
And his penile reduction surgery.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, your penile reduction surgery. I forgot about that.
Yeah, I went in because I had high blood sugar, 700. It was like at 700. Yeah, it was really bad. Yeah, but I'm fine now, getting better. I have pills, and watch what I eat.
Yeah, you got
Antoine
pills,
actually died from his high blood sugar, and he's now RoboCop.
Yeah.
That Robo Boner you've been hearing about in Cybertron Cafe? Yeah, that's
Antoine.
Right on. All right, Matthew, what did you? Oh, you already talked about what you got, right? No, Matthew, you go ahead.
I just got Strong Arm and Grimlock last night, and that's it. Yeah.
Right on. All right, Justin, what'd you get?
Yep, that's it.
All right, I got good stuff, Justin. He's busy reprogramming a fucking jet.
I got a new microphone. Does that count?
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
good.
It's your different podcast that's about Transformers, so technically it does.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah. See, I was tired of sounding like I was talking on a cell phone all the time, so had to switch it.
Hey, fuck you.
I got a TFC warning line as a birthday present, which was in November.
Happy birthday.
No, it wasn't. I heard it was last week.
Thursday.
No,
I thought it was Thursday.
No, it's not. Damn it! And
No.
I also got Brainstorm.
Oh wait,
from
that's
Hasbro.
another Hispanic that was born on Thursday. Never mind.
Wait a second. Hold on. Let me see if I can find Oscar on Facebook.
You're not gonna
here.
find. Damn it! No, it's wrong.
Anyway, you
I
also
got
that. You got that robe, didn't you? The Optimus
I
Prime robe.
got the best robe ever, which I'm wearing right now while doing this podcast.
Somebody posted a Batman on your wall, and then somebody else said "Happy Birthday, Oscar." I have no idea what's going on.
Son of a bitch. This is what I have to fucking tolerate.
I love you, Oscar.
I love you too. And I only non-TF related thing I purchased late is a shitload of Flash figures, thanks to CW's The Flash TV series, which isn't bad. So, moving on with tonight's program, we got in the Transformer News XSZ Unlicensed Angry Bird Legos.
And moving on.
Wow.
And moving on.
Wow. I cannot believe these things actually exist.
Ultra Magnus has tits.
Listen, the actual Angry Birds Transformers aren't very good, and these are even worse. I do not understand.
Check out Ultra Magnus with the Mardi Gras special. That's what I'm talking about right
Hey. I just want to know, why do they have to be unofficial? Who would really want to actually put this shit out?
You know, as if those of you in the down south area, I'm sure there's some stores up north and stuff, but there's a store called Tuesday Morning.
Yep,
And
We got them. We have them.
They have those like knockoff Lego sets. These look like the same guys that made those.
It
You know?
I
probably
love those knockoff Lego sets. What are you talking about?
Well, I'm just saying these look like the guys that make those sets made these because wow, Bumblebee is fucking huge. But of course, everyone needs this for their collection.
God.
Their legs are the part that really, I don't know if I want to use the word sells this for me, but
What about the
it's
cattle
definitely the
prod?
thing that makes me laugh the most about them.
The cattle prods and the Ultramanix tits. That's what makes me laugh.
Wait, what's the name of this company again?
Ultramanix tits.
It's a pure shit. It's the name of the company.
Hail Ultramanix tits.
Wow, these are just fucking awful. I mean, I never was a fan of the Creo stuff. I really did try to give him a chance, but it's not really a transformer. You have to take it apart to change it into something else, you know. It loses its ingenuity when it's basically like, oh, tear it down to its bare minimum. Now put it together. It's a vehicle. Yeah, lose a piece, you're fucked. So
get the Optimus Prime and it's missing silver bits. You're still screwed.
Yeah, pretty much. We don't care. We're here in North Korea. These were probably made there too. But so I think everyone's final opinion on this is a nay, right? No one's gonna go all in. I mean,
this is the type of thing that's gonna show up in Dollar Tree or something, isn't it?
Yep, that or in a friggin' Walmart birthday cake set, you know, for a child that you clearly hate.
It's gonna end up in those Easter bag things at Walmart.
Right here at Walmart, you give your son the best Easter ever. It comes with these free Konchuk angry bird looking things. Y'all need to buy this shit, man.
Now.
We got 40 registers and only opened 3. Hell Walmart.
Hail Walmart.
Hell Walmart.
Hell Walmart.
So speaking of hell, unofficial Optimus and Grimlock figures. These are kind of cute. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
Of course, they're Actionmasters, so don't expect this little Optimus Prime to change into a truck anytime soon, especially with a head that fucking big. So if you're a fan of chibi and anime type of shit, this is definitely up anyone's alley. But
I like these not because they're made by Dr. Wu, but because I actually like this kind of shit. And depending on the price, I might actually pick these two up. Honestly,
I think they're cute, man. I think they're a little adorable, you know.
Actually, it'll be about $20, probably.
Yeah. For the guy that spent about $250 on pop vinyls for Christmas presents this last week, I might pick these up.
Pretty interesting. I gotta say, I've seen worse things. So this is the type of thing I could totally, like you said, like $20, put it in my office. You know, if it gets stolen, it gets stolen ever. That's fine with me. I mean, I don't want it stolen, but you know, it's a small purchase.
I'm trying to picture.
These are perfect for that.
I seriously am trying to go ahead, Matthew. I'm sorry.
Oh, sorry. No, they're perfect for work. You know, your desk. You know, if you have one, they'd be little perfect little things to.
You know, and these might actually help you get laid if you're single. You know.
Yay!
I'm actually trying to picture who would steal these from Justin at his job. I just picture some guy like constructing this like bionic commando arm. That's just all a bunch of engineers.
I'll show that son of a bitch. Show me up on those GPS reports. You're going down, fucker. Yeah.
Shoot it up through like the mail tube. Through the air vent. And like it picks it up. He's like, I show that fucker.
I know a bunch of people with Lego minifigs, so when those get stolen, then I'll start worrying about the like 3 Transformers things in my room. So
Hey, Justin, Rick from accounting needs to see you. Son of a bitch. What was that? Nothing. Going down, motherfucker.
He keeps saying his inner monologue out loud, so he's like, backtrack. I'm a motherfucker. I'm so depressed. Yeah, I'm gonna steal your I'm gonna steal your fucking Transformers. Yeah, these are nice. These are really nice. I may actually consider them because they, again, great little additions for your desk, or if you're like me and you drive a big lousy truck, you know, get some Velcro strips and booyah. Yeah. Now it's a fucking Autobot. So, there you go. You know, I think these are really nice. And these are Dr. Wu or Dr. Q?
Well,
it's Dr. Q.
Yeah, the picture it says Dr. Q, but someone has Dr. Wu in the actual thread, so I don't know.
No. It's Dr. Wu, and he started an offshoot called Dr. Q to make these.
It's sure it's not his like angry twin brother.
It's as clear as mud.
Or Hudson River.
It's Dr. Wu with a goatee. I mean, come on.
Look amazing. Look at this. Yeah. Women want me.
I will fool everybody.
But yeah, he even has like removable hands that you can interchangeable hands. I'm sorry. That's cool. That you can change around. So that actually looks pretty sweet. I mean, again, I never really seen that for a figure of this caliber. So yeah, totally it's a safe investment if it's $20.
Yeah.
So anyway, so on to third party news. DX9 Toys medallions and
Antoine. Antoine's all over this one.
You like this right here, Antoine? That gets your motor running.
Yeah, I'm getting that.
Like a war in your pocket, you sick bastard.
I've heard the Ratchet or the Ironhide mold is actually pretty good.
The Scourge don't look that bad either.
Yeah, I've heard decent things about Blur too from that set. So I don't know. I wouldn't mind having Ratchet just because, like I said, I kind of like rescue vehicles, and Ratchet is one of them.
Pretty good. So. They look pretty good with that the Optimus Prime pen.
Yeah, I don't really pen. I mean, I like my pen. That's the one thing that's at my office. But yeah, I don't. I think the hybrid style is better if you're gonna try to display stuff like that. The pen doesn't make
how big
sense.
Is the hybrid style? About that size?
About the same size, yeah.
Oh.
He fits in. The hybrid style is my favorite, quote unquote, Legends Optimus Prime. So.
Cool.
Now,
how
big is that pen compared to this stuff?
Oh, okay. Huh?
You said how big is that pen compared to this stuff?
To
a little
stuff?
Bigger.
The Legends guys, these DX9 guys, it's like
it's good.
I would say it's probably like 2 centimeters bigger, 1 centimeter bigger, somewhere between there. So
yeah, they come up to his spelt stacks, but his arms are kind of bent up a little bit too.
Okay.
Hey, Antoine, are these on pre-order yet?
I can't see the pictures right now. So there's a picture.
I think so.
Oh, well then never mind.
Scourge doesn't look that bad. He looks pretty decent. I'd pick him up maybe.
Hey, Antoine, did you get the Ironhide and Blur?
No, I didn't get it yet.
Okay.
I didn't get it yet.
Are you planning on it though?
Yeah.
What you should do, Antoine, is when you get them, go ahead and film a 35-minute review on each one and go over it thoroughly. Because if not, the fans of the YouTubes will not respect you as a reviewer.
The YouTubes.
According to recent private messages I received.
Wow.
And don't curse either. You cannot curse.
No.
You all know you got that potty mouth. But again, these look nice, but come on, Legends. I don't have a super giant Metro.
You know what? I bet you Greg's in on these. He's got Utopia. That's all I'm saying. For now, he's gonna be like, no, and then they're gonna happen.
I would have gotten that Scamper and what's this fuck, Slammer, but they were sold out when I went to go order them with my $50 gift card. So I instead got the pen because gift card burned a hole in my email.
Hell yeah! Oh well, these are what, $30 a piece, I think, or something like that.
I saw them at they were at TFCon on display at the TF Source booth. They didn't look bad. Or no, that was the Blur.
Yeah, like I said, everybody I've been hearing, like I watched a couple reviews. They look solid. Everybody who I know who owns one seems to say good things about it. So. Yeah.
They're good for what they are.
Yeah, which is Legends.
Is somebody fapping or something?
No.
Sounds like somebody's fapping.
Oh, you would know the sound of that, my friend. Normally there's a... Yeah, see, stop. That's...
There you go.
Weird, but oddly erotic. Not sure where to go with this, but... Speaking of oddly erotic, the before and after Actionmaster Superion cock tease silhouette image. I don't own the Devastator that they made.
I want that thing.
Yeah, I saw it at
TFCon.
Man, let me tell you, that thing had some fucking ratchets in it. That shit was fucking. I mean, it is what it is. But the thing is fucking solid, like for what it is. I mean, it's not for me. But, yeah, you could probably beat your kid with it like a Metroplex. It wouldn't even pop around.
How do you test the beating of a Metroplex?
I love you, Greg.
But first, you got to buy a bus ticket across town. You got to buy a phone by a private investigator. But, never mind.
Oh. We got to edit that out.
No, don't you dare.
Well, what?
Anyway, so yeah, this is a cock tease image. All I can say is, yeah, great, yeah, bulky action. You're damn right. Looks fucking bulky, but I don't know. And whenever someone says, you know, it's got a lot of ratchets, I keep thinking about some chicks in the club that fight like dudes and wearing really, really weird outfits. Going, you know, he looking at it. You know, he wanting it, girl. Don't hate on him.
Looking at it. You know, he wants this shit. Fuck that motherfucker.
Tag that shit.
Antoine laughs because he knows.
Yeah.
You've seen it.
Yeah.
I have too.
I've seen it. Yeah.
You've taken it home. Don't even lie.
Ratchet hoes.
But yeah, I guess,
Yes,
you know,
sir.
if you're into Action Masters, which is great, you know, because I mean, this could fall off your shelf. You don't have to worry about busting an additional limb. You just probably fuck up the entire thing. But this isn't bad, I guess. I don't know. What was the price for the Devastator?
Couldn't tell you. I didn't even look for that.
$69.
Sabers.
If you're into chicken heads, you might like this.
So
That was a song back in the day.
Damn right it was.
The chicken head song.
Oh yeah. I'm old school. Anyway.
Anyway, let's talk about the new school Warbotron 03 Scattershot update.
Yeah. It looks alright.
Yeah.
Now, this big boy, this bad boy's about the same size as MP10, correct?
Yep.
Probably, yeah.
In robot mode.
Yeah.
I like how we can see some nice pictures of this shit, and we don't have Onslaught yet.
Yeah, I know.
Just gonna leave that there.
It's a little case of getting ahead of yourself, counting them chickens before they hatch.
Yeah, I think what me and Justin were talking about today about how they're getting out the Lightspeed or whatever the name is, the other one, but they still haven't got out 2 of the other limbs, the rest of the limbs of Bruticus.
Yeah, that's the part that's just, it's getting on my nerves. It's killing me that they aren't showing. Well, I mean, we've seen the combined mode. That's not what they're doing, but you know, the fact that we don't have, you know, a complete combiner from them yet, and they're already on to the next one, like that just drives me up the wall. So it's
a weird play because it says like they're eerily confident about their product, even though they've had a notorious amount of quality control issues.
Yeah, and like if it was any other company, I probably, you know, like if it was like TFC releasing a combiner I wanted or MMC, yeah, I would probably you know, be down for the pre-order. But at this point, like I can't justifiably purchase or put money towards something else, not knowing what to expect at this point.
Right, especially, you know, what they're doing is a move that you would expect from an established company like the ones you just mentioned earlier. These guys are fairly still new because you only got, what, 3 limbs out of their not Bruticus set out, and already they're like, oh, hey, look at this. This is the prototype for this. And they're just, I think it's a desperate ploy to maintain attention on their product. Although that cannon mode looks really good, but, you know.
It's kind of shady. I mean, they do look good. I mean, Combitron he looks like he's going to be pretty good too. But, you know, get the other 2 limbs out and then worry about that. I mean,
yeah, exactly.
Yep.
Stop.
The Bubba Gump Toy Company.
That's my boat.
That's
my Jeep. That's my spaceship. That's my helicopter.
All military vehicles, especially the spaceship.
Hell yeah.
Lightspeed ice cream. Lightspeed cocktail. Lightspeed. Sorry.
Lightspeed soda. Lightspeed candy.
Actually, I take all that back. I should have said stress mark cocktail.
That's paint mix. That's paint mix. That is not stress mark. That is paint mix.
Seriously, anybody want to buy a Swindle? No packaging.
You already selling Swindle already? I thought you liked him.
Yeah. No, I do. I just said that last week too. So I figured it was good to revisit the old material there, Matt. But anyway. What's next, Oscar?
Speaking of
anal,
you know, paint mix, cocktail, and stress mark allergy, we got Warbotron 03 Turbo Ejector, also known as not Afterburner, in packaging. And yay, because you need to pay almost $100 for a packaging that comes, what is that, a fucking clip? wonderful because you know people keep boxes.
Yeah, fancy boxes.
Say what? Did I lose everybody?
Nope.
Did you say me or
what happened?
Who needs to say what?
No, I was saying it was fancy boxes that they got there.
Yeah, no. I always say this, and Justin hit on it too. That I don't know how much they could save with the boxes, but I mean, god dang, if they would just knock off $20 and give me like a box with the figure on it, I'd be happy. And they're putting a lot. I don't know how much they put into the box, but they're fucking. You kind of feel sad when you got to throw them away because they look so good.
Yeah, but if you don't, you end up with what looks like a fucking backstock storeroom over at fucking Toys R Us because of all these freaking
True,
things.
yeah, because they're fucking huge. I mean, they take up a lot of space.
Especially that Toy World freaking Roar. I mean, I'm sure everyone's seen the reviews for it. It's a lot of unnecessary packaging for what looks like an okay Dinobot. I mean, this guy looks good anyway. Turbo Ejector, nice name. I see we're entering the world of Fans Project with your dirt pan. But
yeah, it does look good. It does really look nice. But
yeah, I don't know, man. I've got Contron, and he's good enough for me.
And you got him as a set. You don't have to play the waiting game.
Yeah.
So.
And none of them broke.
It's always a plus.
And I've actually transformed them all and recombined them, and I put the guns in their hands, and
they held together.
I played with them like toys.
I wouldn't mind owning that set at all, but
which one, Contron?
Yeah.
Well, he's not bad.
Okay.
He's not hateful, as someone we know would say.
He's
not hateful. He's not
the other guy who's on this show.
He's not hateful, but I just don't know. I just don't know. Not for nothing. Not for nothing. He's not hateful.
I mean, it resonated with me, I just wish I was a jet. But speaking of jets, EchoTF has some add-ons here for TFC Superion set. More add-ons for the upgrades. So
we've been talking about this forever. Like, this is
these kits that are available on. These are things available on Shapeways, right? These
Shapeways.
Yeah.
Shapeways.
Where?
Shapeways.
Now, can I 3D print a Shapeways on Shapeways?
You can 3D print the Shapeways on the Shapeways, but make sure you add a little bit of extra Shapeways on the Shapeways, but not too much Shapeways.
Tolerances. And I should probably wash it before I paint it.
Yes.
Okay.
With liquid Shapeways and warm Shapeway.
Well, there's a Shapeways kit to actually make your Shapeways a little bit more paintable. Fills in some of those porous surfaces.
So we need more add-on. We need more add-on stuff for this already.
Of course, because
Well, some of the add-ons I don't understand, like the hip armor stuff. Well, let me scratch that. I understand it if you haven't picked up the Wings of Uranos set, the hip armor and stuff like that. But the one that I think is necessary is the little backpack clip that holds everything together tighter, because it's just a...
Oh, okay, yeah.
It's a good accessory to have, and that's the one I actually picked up from Shapeways. Because I feel dirty when I say it for some reason. I don't know. But that's the one I picked up.
And go with it because it's wonderful.
Yeah, but that's the one that's actually been, in my opinion, pretty darn useful. The clip there.
Wow.
Well, that's good, because we wouldn't want you to feel like every time you pick up your TFC Uranos that it smells like Aquaman's underwear.
Yeah.
Oh
yeah, the other thing I have is the thing that swivels the cockpit of the SR-71 around so you can actually store it on its back. But I haven't installed that one yet because you have to take some pins out and stuff and drill holes.
Fuck that noise.
Yeah, fuck that shit.
Not much of an upgrade if you need a fucking degree in engineering to do this.
Well, it is just drilling a hole. It's not all that complicated, but to each their own, Oscar. That's all I'm gonna say.
No one uses math in the real world. Okay, you just gotta guess everything. Maybe this shit goes here. I mean, it works great for Hasbro's Rhinox, right? So, speaking of stuff that works great, more or less, is Megasteel's Cheese Tank Megatron.
Like
I don't know who dubbed it cheese.
I wrote it in there.
Say what?
I said it looked like a cheese block, so I wrote it in there. That's why.
Oh,
Good
it
call.
looks delicious. I wish we could see bigger resolutions of these photos, but
you can if you there should be a link at the bottom that says full size somewhere.
Full size. There we go. Oh wow, that is hideous. We'll just click back. Yeah, I remember being excited for this guy. Then I found out he's maybe a head taller than a Voyager Optimus Prime, and now he's cheesy. Hopefully, that's still prototype stages. It's got to be.
Shit.
God, it's got to be.
Yeah.
Because
This is prototype plastic.
Yeah, it's probably what's going to be made out of, like really cheap, bendable, pliable, Warbotron plastic.
That plastic made out of plant matter.
Yeah. Someone help us. I mean, I really wanted to like this, but then when he finally showed, hey, it's not going to be that big, and it's like, oh, wow. It's like those tank treads probably got the crappy plastic wheels in the, in the middle of them on the bottom, and I don't know. It just looks really disappointing.
It looks like too many different things. First off, I really dislike the shoulder armor, and I don't know. Now, someone might turn around and say this is from some comic. I'm not very familiar with this particular incarnation of. Okay. I don't care for it. It doesn't do anything for me. I don't really like the design. The way the treads on the back stick up, they remind me of that titanium Fallen.
Oh yeah, that was horrible.
Yeah, those fuckers never stayed up.
Yeah, so I don't know. This doesn't really do anything for me. Even if it were silver, obviously it's going to be, but it's not the Megatron I want or need. But maybe it's the Megatron I deserve. I don't know.
I hope it stays the Green Bay Packer color, man. That'd be awesome.
Yeah, because Green Bay's relevant in baseball, Matt.
No, this is the IDW Megatron, right?
Yeah, it's from the storyline. Oh my God, what's it called? It's Jetstorm was like almost one of the focal characters in
Stormbringer?
Stormbringer, there we go.
Okay.
Well, did I say Jetstorm? Jetfire, whatever his fucking name is. Yeah, this is like one of the body type he had in that comic series. It's like TFC had that weird face for Razor Claw. That's the face he had in that comic series also. This, like I said, it just looks bad. I mean, it didn't need to be made. Megasteel should have stopped.
Yeah, I don't care for this one.
Yeah, I'm passing.
Confused with Mega 8-1. Just so you know. I said not to be confused with Mega 8-1.
Of course.
Of course.
We don't want to break women's heart everywhere.
But block of cheese.
Delicious cheese. And
so black cheddar.
That's the same black cheese they got in Japan for their BK sandwiches.
Yeah, gross.
GigaPower Flame weapons for their masterpiece dinos. This actually looks really neat, but didn't they do this for MP Grimlock?
You got to buy the dinos first, and then you get the. So,
Yeah, these are a huge pass for me. I mean, you know what? Maybe I should teach people how to make it out of hot glue. The same exact damn thing.
You probably should.
Yeah.
On TFW, I think.
Yeah. It's not very hard to make. So. Yeah, the only thing that I think would be even remotely tough would be the hilts, and certainly there has to be some kind of option out there. I mean, yeah, there's got to be something out there you could grab to make that happen.
Get a Lego, a straw, and if you know how to get hot glue over your fingers,
you're
pretty good to go.
Exactly.
Yeah, pretty much. But make sure you make that $200+ deposit on their MP dinos for GigaPower because they're scarce.
You know what they should do? They should not release their Dinobots and just make accessories for everybody else's. Honestly, that's how they're going to make the most money. You've already had to scrap your design for Snarl once. Just scrap the whole thing and just make some weapons.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I don't own the Fanstoys. You guys, some of you guys here do, and you all agree that it's a really good figure. There's Scoria, and now they have Soar. Is that his name coming out?
Yeah.
And they actually have released some Scoria variants they're going to be coming out with soon. What's your guys' thought on this? Because you guys own this amazing hunk of plastic. Jeez.
You know, it didn't even occur to me that we were moving on to the next topic. That was a smooth-ass transition.
Like that?
Now let me put some timestamps in here so I can actually edit this shit, but...
Transitioning king.
Motherfucker. Let's see. Opening up the new link.
What are you editing? Are you actually editing and cutting stuff out?
I am editing right now as we... No, I'm not doing anything. I'm just trying to put some timestamps on.
Oh, because I was about to say something really insensitive. Never mind.
All right.
Say it.
Good thing I asked.
I can't get can anybody get this link for the variant?
It works. You got to scroll down.
Oh, okay.
You got to scroll
I
down
see it there.
Comments, and there they are. They are huge.
Yeah.
Fucking photos.
I just don't see the point right now. I mean, get the rest out. You know, get the rest of them. Why? I mean, he's a great figure. No, I love him. He's probably one of my favorites. But already, I mean, you're doing a Hasbro thing. Hell, Hasbro.
Well, it's kind of making me worried that why do they need the money so bad right now? Like, you know.
Yeah, I know. It's like, are you going to be able to finish the rest of them? Because you know, I'm looking forward to Soar, and you know. I just don't know why this early in the game that you're going to already do recolors.
Yeah,
well, I know.
You've only put one out.
Get some money to put the rest of the Dinobots out.
Yeah, but you shouldn't have got money.
I mean,
a lot of people bought this, didn't they? I mean, it was a pretty good seller, I'm sure. I mean, if you're already having to get money for the other ones, then god dang.
So what are the big differences with this guy? He's got the red horns
in it. Yeah, the red horns.
Red eyes, right? Yeah, the original had blue. And he's
What's the limited one? Like to 1,000 or something?
Yeah, there's only 1,000 of those ones.
Of this one?
Wait, so the limited edition one, did they just recycle the same pictures, or are they all gonna have red horns now? Like to indicate that they're not the first run of these guys.
I don't know. Let's call them and ask them.
Well,
please speak with Tony over at Fanstoys, please.
I'm on hold.
Hold on, I'm on hold. And why are you releasing these second variants? They hired the designer who made Kronos, apparently. So they need the money. Sorry.
So to kind of summarize here, it looks like the limited edition one has kind of like a chrome silver, not like chrome, but like a brighter silver on his legs versus the original. And so it looks like they're giving him red eyes and the red horns on the second release.
That's gay.
Yeah.
That's
gay.
Gay.
I think this is. I guess it's kind of a good thing for those that didn't snag one in the first run, but I don't think they're sold out everywhere.
My question is,
not. You can't get them.
My question is, for people like Yule, I think it was Yule who said he was getting all the Dinobots.
Oh yeah, money.
Does he have to get the variants too?
Yeah, he does.
Yeah,
I think he does. I mean, I just don't get it. I mean, why? I
like the red eyes. I like the red eyes. That's cool, but I don't need them.
You want to pay another $200 for red eyes?
Oh no, absolutely not. No. I'll save my $200 for Soar.
Soar, yeah, or
whoever comes next that they haven't shown me yet.
Yeah,
well, didn't they have a few QC problems with their first run?
Some people had issues. I didn't have any real issues outside of the sword being like loose. Or no, it was the gun. I'm sorry.
I think Daka Toys paid people off to say they had issues with their Fanstoys because they came out right around the same time.
Yeah.
And like all the issues people legitimately had with Kronos were the same issues people said they had with what was this fucking name? Scoria.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not trying to start a conspiracy. Conspiracy. My Mike Tyson. Hi. I'm a conspiracy theory.
Someone say penis.
Alive.
Penis.
Sorry.
I'm not trying to start a conspiracy theory, but you know, I'm just saying the fact right there in front of you.
I'd rather see like maybe Grimlock or something, or Sludge. You know, pro top of that one instead of.
Well, you know what? Actually, this would be a good jumping off point because it's not in our show notes, but it just popped up today. I guess Planet X is posting on their Facebook page that if their post about a Fall of Cybertron Grimlock gets 200 likes or 2,000 likes,
2,000, yeah, I saw that.
They're going to make one, yeah. Which I mean, they're like, we'll make it after the other ones we already have planned. So it's like, okay.
So it'll never happen.
You wasn't going to make one before? So now, exactly. Like, if we like it, you're going to make it for us? Okay. Fag.
Yeah, I thought we were already going to get one from them.
I don't understand. They're fucking up the Dinobots. What the fuck?
Yeah, something you thought was not possible is actually possible, and we want to thank Planet X for that. You are single-handedly ruining the Dinobots. Thanks, dude. You must be related to Michael Bay. Yeah. Well, I don't know. Like, I haven't seen that post from whoever they are, Planet Z, whatever. Planet X, yeah.
That's one of my favorite B-52 songs, actually. Planet Z.
Planet Z. Mine was Love Shack.
In Planet Z.
But
Get static. Get nuts, but static.
Wow.
I mean, I think for anyone who does not own a Scoria from the first run or is kind of hesitant, maybe they, maybe they fix their shit up for this run of the figure, and maybe they'll, make it might be perfect. Because a lot of us have gotten stuff in the mail before. We've claimed to be excited, but I believe this is one of the first few times everyone on this podcast was excited that purchased this figure that was really psyched to get this guy in the mail. So,
now give me my damn swoop.
I love getting a big package in my box.
I know you do, guys.
All right. So,
I want Soar. Get Soar out, man. Fuck this thing. Get Soar.
Let's talk about something else that we can say.
Yeah, let's talk about something you need to be high to appreciate. KFC HiFi is their not rewind figure.
It looks so bad again. God damn you, KFC.
Oh man, I keep looking at that fucking blaster, and I know I'm like, I want it so bad, but then it's fucking KFC. I'm like, damn it.
All right, I have confidence in Blaster because of what's his name, Stack. But these tapes, there is no reason for me to assume that suddenly the tapes are one of the tapes are actually going to be a decent product. It's just it's not going to happen.
How Rewind actually turns into a tape this time around, and you can tell that by the blurry ass paint.
I was saying, you didn't like it when he turned into a shitty ass gun, or how about a horrible data disc?
Yeah, I don't like how you can't even see any of the detail. The white I think is too bright or something on there, because the detailing of the face just is completely lost. It just looks like a blob.
He comes with Blaster, right? He does come with him, doesn't he?
Does he come with Blaster?
I thought it was a certain run. Like if you get him pre-ordered, you get him with
so he's not coming. Oh, okay. I thought he was actually.
No. Does he?
Yeah. Oh, he does. Okay.
You're thinking about he's in the bottom of you buy the Dub K when you get the Ram Horn, and if you buy the first run, you get the alternate head and shit. That's the first run stuff. But they all come with Hi-Fi or Wi-Fi
Well, then I'm okay with that. I mean, I would like to have him have at least one of his minions. So I thought I was gonna have to display my KFC Blaster when I eventually get him with G1 tapes, because clearly displaying him with KFC tapes is a mistake.
Yeah, don't stick that Ram Horn next to him.
Yeah.
That purple one. Get the purple Ram Horn.
Get that third-party Wham Horn and put it right there.
Wham Horn.
Third-party Wham Horn. That still makes my fucking heart melt every time I think about that.
Shout out to Skullface, who's fighting crime as Batman tonight.
Fuck yeah.
Justice.
Fuck Skullface. Shout out to fucking JQ.
Yeah.
The real fighting crime as Robin tonight.
Shout out to Bobby's underwear. Those big old tights.
Okay.
Why do you know about that?
Okay. Gay?
Okay.
Thinking about that dick, dog. You thinking about that dick.
All about that penis.
Now,
you're talking about those framers. Yeah.
So, who's I know, Justin, you're getting Blaster, right? Is anybody else? Are you getting them?
Yeah, I got the email for it.
Okay. Yeah, you did. Okay. Greg, are you getting him?
Oh, yeah, I'm getting him. I mean, I can't. I can't not get him.
I may break and say, like I said, I got Sancho, and he's a great figure, but I said I would never buy anything from KFC, but he looks pretty good. He looks.
You own Sancho.
I know.
Oscar,
and I love him. I love him.
Sancho Barbosa, Sancho. Sancho Barbosa, Sancho. He steals your wife and your girl and your friends all around. He takes your money and he drinks all your vodka. Now, Sancho Barbosa.
Justin, that's the intro.
Hello, my friends. I am Sancho Barbosa. Are you Sancho? No, you are not. You are beneath Sancho Barbosa. Now clean my car and get me coffee, my friends. Greg, are you drinking a cerveza with vodka? Now it is Sancho's cerveza with vodka.
No. Sancho is not here.
I'm gonna wait for Justin to.
Greg once asked me, "How do you say tortilla in Spanish?" Sancho looked at him, and Sancho said, "You say tortilla."
Tortilla.
No, you are not a Muslim. Sound like you sound like a North Korean with Down syndrome, also known as Kim Jong-un. Sancho Barbosa does not like him.
Oh, we gotta write. Side note: I have to write that into our thing. That North Koreans sound like the Taliban with Down syndrome. We gotta write that in. Note to ourselves.
I'm gonna wait for Justin to do the review on the Blaster.
You're not. You told me you already have Twincast pre-order.
You know, it's weird because I just sold my Masterpiece Soundwave. Get up on stuff, and it's just like I look at this Blaster, and it's just like, man, I'm kind of regret selling that goddamn Soundwave. Yeah. I think I may have to pre-order him anyway.
I don't know. Well, he said Antoine said he got his email for him.
Yeah,
he's already in already.
Big baller, slinging that dick. That's what happens. Now, here's something I don't understand as we move on to the next topic. G1 styled Hexatron. How many times are they gonna? They are straight up like, and I love Mastermind Creations for the record. And I think a lot of you guys agree with me on this, but with that statement there. But how many times are you gonna pull a Hasbro and milk this mold for what it's worth?
Yeah. I don't know about this one, and like I've heard somebody I see. Things on my Facebook said that this blows away the first release, and I don't understand it. Like, there's some nicer paint apps on there, but like I wouldn't if I had the first. Well, let me rephrase that. I don't feel I need to get rid of my first release to get this. Like
yeah.
I
have the first version. I love that figure.
Yeah, with crap. What is his name? The Galvatron that Unique Toys made.
Mania King.
Mania King. Yeah. That first release versus its second release, where its second release had like the way better color scheme and everything. That one I can get. This one it's not different enough.
It's not.
So,
no.
And actually, I know the head is very G1. I don't like it. I do not like the squareness of the remolded head. I don't think that's an improvement personally.
I think the worst version of this figure ever released was that Nova Blast, where it was like all gray, because you basically just bought a prototype.
Mm-hmm.
So that was the initial. Yeah, well, MMC used to do that shit with their Hearts of Steel Seekers. They did that. I can't remember what they called it, but yeah, like an all gray fucking figure. Like
I wanted Hexatron so bad, I almost bought that thing, but I'm glad I did not. I exercised some patience, and I did not go with that.
And that's the key
Justin,
to a good Transformer.
Are you making good decisions right now?
Not usually, but, at that one moment, I did.
But I'm telling you, like, I mean, it looks great. Like, the guns are obviously different. Like, there are things that are different, but it's like, at the same time, it's like, how long are you going to milk this?
Yeah.
How long are you gonna sit there and say, you know, this is our #1 seller, we must make another version immediately?
You know what MMC should have done? They should have remade this as like a Voyager size before that KO company could get it out and just cut them off at the knees.
Yes, exactly. But you know what happens when things that make sense in the Transformers community.
Yeah, people die.
Yep. What? Fuck. Okay.
What?
But yeah, I mean, like I said, I guess it's up to the buyer. If you never got your hands on the original one, this is a good. I can't praise this. I'm sorry. That was.
Say that. This looks like I took my Hexatron and I put the Repro-Labels on it, which I already did, and then gave it my G1 6-shot, which I don't own, guns.
Yeah, I mean, pretty much.
Pointless. Like it's retarded, and I don't even get those fucking Shuriken fucking hubcaps.
Yep.
No, they look like they're there. Are they not there?
No, it's not there. You don't get those or the swords.
Yep. The swords I can do without. I don't particularly like those swords.
I love
the swords, except for the fact the paint fucking rubs off. Paint's rubbed off on my swords.
I keep them.
Well, you always got to keep it sheathed, especially when you're hanging around those parts of Cybertron. You don't want to get scraplets in your.
Mess with those ratchets out in Cybertron. That's for damn sure.
Ratchet house. Ratchet house.
Oh, whose wife is yelling in the background?
Yeah, I have no idea what's going on.
It's my wife. She keeps fucking
Shut the fuck up, man. I'm trying to watch Sex in the City 2, the movie.
From the first Sex in the City comes its thrilling sequel. Watch as Samantha buys shoes. Did that come in black or the glitter? Just, I don't know. 13 minutes of pure, non-stop, edge of your seat action.
Okay, you know her name.
But anyway, we're gonna be moving on. Unique toys. Oh, Alberich. Am I saying that right?
Probably. I don't know.
Oh yeah.
Are we skipping Megasteel Blaster? Okay.
Shit! I'm sorry.
Do him next.
We might as well.
Go ahead and do.
Well, no. I'm there now. We don't want to, hurt people's feelings that have this figure.
Well, I moved it around in the order. So go ahead and go with Alberich first, and then we'll go back.
No, I'm here. I'm here.
Son of a bitch! Now you're gonna make me mess with everything.
I am on him. I'm on him like white on rice, okay? Like a New York cop on a person of color or Hispanic descent.
All right.
A Chicago cop.
Who's getting this?
Chicago cop? What? I am not getting this. So is he Voyager size or what? 'Cause he looks really small.
He's very small.
You better.
Wait, hold on. I bought this early. 5 months ago.
No, you didn't. You bought a much better figure.
You bought a clearly more superior figure that even on sale is.
That made the Predacons and they're making the they made the Galvatron, right? They're making that Mirage and they're making the Psykill, right? It's that company, right?
No.
Oh, that's right. This is that other fucking company making a figure.
Other company.
That's right.
I don't. Is this like a finished picture? Like the thing looks like it looks like a
it looks
knockoff.
Fucking horrible. There is a photo of him standing next to the.
Is what this is.
Go ahead. I'm sorry, Greg. Go ahead.
No. I was just saying this is GigaPower Light.
Oh my god.
The boombox looks like shit. I mean, it just looks like shit.
It doesn't even look like Blaster's alt mode. It barely looks like Blaster aside from being red and having a yellow clear chest. You know, like
Flash as a robot. Look at those fucking ears.
If people want to know the actual size for this guy, if you own the Fans Project add-on kit for your classic Rodimus, he is head to head, maybe half a head taller than that figure. So avoid it. Wow, who would? Wow, this is bad.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
It just looks so, I don't know, blocky maybe? I don't know what the word is for it, but it just looks, God, UT looks so much better.
It's like you're hanging out with friends and you lost a bet, so now you got to try to hook up with the chick with the full-blown mustache. And, because your buddy wants to bang her hotter friend, and you're just like, well, I don't know. I guess I could close my eyes the whole time. But you can't because her chick stash is piercing your skin and you're bleeding.
The thing I don't get about it is, like, the alt mode looks like they're like he was Soundwave previously. And then they're like, oh, shit, someone put out a Soundwave, which, as far as I know, hasn't happened.
So now we gotta go with Blaster.
Yeah, so like stick a blaster handle on top and, remold his legs.
Way to go, Justin. You just gave Megasteel an idea to reuse this mold.
Yeah. You know what? I'm sure they've had the idea before I said it, and I'm sure that's exactly why it freaking looks like Soundwave.
Sure, they just got to train those 6-year-olds to retool it themselves, and they'll be okay.
The only thing they have to change is the legs and the crotch. That's about it. You put the different buttons on the crotch, and you change the way the speakers look on the legs, and take away the handle. So...
It is.
Even the gun looks terrible. I mean, his gun's not even, I don't.
So you can go ahead and check out the Chosen Prime to see if he's got any of those Unique Toys blasters still in stock. ChosenPrime.com.
He does.
You should say hi to our friend Brandon. Because hopefully he's a smart businessman and will pass on stocking this one.
This is destined for the BBTS Black Friday sale. Like
it is. It is up there with Impossible Toys Tetra Jets.
Yeah.
Hey, you could put this with your you could put this with your Sonic Soundwave, whatever.
Sonicron. I was going to say next Black Friday I got this and 8 Tetra Jets for $35. Mm-hmm. Yes, they still had Tetra Jets.
Oh man, they just can't get rid of that shit. But
you know what sucks about that shit? You can still get Tetra Jets. Fucking, you can't get like the couple of fucking Impossible Toys things that were like halfway like desirable. I'm not gonna say decent, but desirable. You can't get anymore unless you pay fucking $200 for one on eBay.
Of course,
but you can still get them Tetra Jets. You can still get them. You can still get. What was your name? What was it? The animated Dr. Sundeck? Yeah, and all that shit. You can still get them, but you want a Quintesson, you got to pay $100.
You want that Valkyrie? You have to pay like $200.
But I don't want that Valkyrie. That thing was atrocious.
Yeah, and the thing that makes me laugh about Valkyrie is that if you look at the people who put that on eBay, they always list it as if it's the iGear version, the superior one.
Yep.
Yeah. Yep. Of course.
Hey, Bobby.
Yeah. Hey, Bobby. We're thinking of you, man. Hi.
Tetra Jets.
You don't tell people
how much you love them.
You don't tell people you live in Baltimore. You tell them you live in Frederick. It's the same thing with that.
My man straight up got the set when they were first released. He was like, "Yes!" And then he made them robots. No!
I'm supposed to stop by Bobby's tomorrow. I should see if I can take them and smash them without him noticing.
Take one of your guns and then he can add it to his fucking video. Just walk into his house and be like, pop, pop, pop. And just shoot him.
Got them damn Tetra Jets.
I got Tetra Jet right here.
Do you have a scope? You've got to have. I know you're crazy. You have a scoped rifle. Yeah, just like go down to his basement and set that shit up. Like, what are you doing? We'll see.
That's cool. That's cool. Just let me finish up, Bobby.
I am, how they say, thinning the herd.
Yeah. You know who makes Tetra Jets? North Korea.
Probably.
Oh, surprise! You have found a connection. Jesus Christ! I should have fucking seen it earlier. Why not? There's Fanstoys, which are strongly trying to separate themselves from their North Korean origins, and they once employed an individual who was all about time, and the word Chronos is another version of the word time, and time is associated with space. Space is where the Tetra Jets fly, where Kim Jong-un has this entire fucking factory set up. Fucking knew it.
Winner, chicken dinner.
I'm on to you, North Korea.
Man, did I say fuck North Korea yet? Fuck North Korea.
Yes.
Or as they say in North Korea, rock North Korea.
By the way, Bobby's actually not out fighting fires. We actually sent him to North Korea to go and try to assassinate.
For justice.
Now pull my podcast off the air, hackers.
I heard North Korea is pushing to get Transformers the 87 or 86 movie re-released on Laserdisc because nobody but North Korea has Laserdisc players.
Oh. I mean, Jesus Christ! No one but
I mean Sonic Kong players. Sorry.
Yeah.
How do we put this huge CD in this little turd? Honorable leader Kim Jong-un says use your mind power. Okay, I use it. Oh, no, it broke. Oh, Seth MacFarlane, do me.
And if you can't do it, you get thrown in prison for 50 years.
Oh, my feet hurt. Shut up. Shut up. You'll go to jail. But anyway, speaking of going to jail, here's Alberich from Unique Toys. Or is it Alberich? I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I have no idea how you say it. I was trying to figure that out.
Who is supposed to be Ripper Snapper? Is that my saying? Is that the right one?
I like it.
Yeah.
I like it. Pre-order.
I like it, and I'm gonna get it. And I love Troll. I love trolling, and I love Troll. But I gotta say, like, fucking leader class AOE Grimlock walked up to this motherfucker and was like, "You even stretch out, bro." I got to stretch another inch and a half.
You stretch, bro?
The pictures of him in his like alternate mode, does he not compress? Like, it looks like he should. The way
I think he does. In some of them he does look like he's compressed, and then some of them he looks like he's stretched out.
Well, I went and looked back at like the prototype pictures, and they're all at weird angles, so you can never see that exact side angle there. So. Yeah. I actually don't know. I think he doesn't.
Well, you see that one where he's
I don't think he
looks like he's shorter. He's got the mouth open. Everything is almost at the very last one. It looks like he's compressed a little bit.
I think that might be the angle because you look at look at how he's going to be a leg or an arm or whatever the fuck he's going to be, and you look at the proportions but never mind. If I say anything and people,
hey, Greg, you stopped. You stopped tonight. Shit.
Yeah, you kind of broke up there. What were you saying?
Oh, I'm sorry. I said if I endorse this thing and then people buy it and they don't like it, they're going to blame me. And every Facebook group there possibly is, to the point where I want to kill their children. So I'm not going to say anything. But
I endorse it.
I might get it. Yeah, Deluxe endorses. Hail fucking Unique Toys. There we go.
Something.
I mean, like, I still have their Mania King, like we mentioned earlier in this podcast, and I like him, but I look at this, like, I didn't like Troll first. Like, I saw him first and he looked awesome, but then, like, he just didn't, like, sit well with me, so I never got him. But
Bobby. Or, goddamn, I called you Bobby. That hurts Oscar.
There was no intent of hurting, but I look at Ripper Snapper here with this one photo with his mouth open. It's like, wow, that looks sick. But then it's like, oh, look, there are his thighs. Not even gonna get panels there, huh? We're just gonna have some panels, stuff.
Huh? When was the last time you took your Predacons apart?
Shut the fuck up. Oh. They will never be disassembled.
Never.
Especially Talon.
Yeah.
God damn it. Talon.
Oh, I even forgot you had those Predacons. I thought you had Feral Rex. Oh, well then that double what I just said.
Shut up. I love my Feral Rex. He's awesome. Well, yeah, there's this one photo of him there with his mouth open. And he actually looks really nice. You know, like
couch.
Say what?
I said you have plastic on your couch.
No, I don't. My mom does. We have leather.
Leather. It's Cuban leather. Cuban leather. It's rose pattern with plastic on top.
Our pants are made of leather. Our underwear, leather. Toilet paper, leather. You can wash it. But I don't know how big is this guy compared to the regular classic figures and stuff. Are they bigger? Are they on par or what?
He's bigger.
MFC figure.
Yeah.
Okay. Very cool. Very cool.
Yeah, he's like on par with your Predator King figs.
Okay.
And he's pretty solid. I mean, he's pretty solid built. I haven't had any problems. No stress marks. No concerns.
Yep.
But the only thing is and actually kind of like Warbotron, he doesn't have any like combiner joints in him. They're all going to be in the main bot. So,
it's got to be like what's his face?
So if you need toys, all of a sudden announces Instructor halfway through this project, we might start having to worry and think they might be overshot. But I don't have any problems with it all. I mean, he's solid. I like him. I love him. I clamp him on my nipple sometimes.
Bite me, just bite it. Yeah, fuck yeah, bite it.
Oh yeah, nose monster. Oh fuck yeah.
It's high school all over again. His arm mode looks pretty good too. At least he wasn't arm when I had him as a G1 toy. But I'm still waiting for a third-party company to come through and start making a Seacon, because when you're having me want Hasbro to get on the Seacon train already, so which is unfortunate. And speaking of Hasbro, Takara, more Hasbro Combiner figures coming.
Hey. All right, here's the thing. This can interest me in one case. We already know the protective bots are coming. I kind of wish that it said deluxe. Well, I guess it's what are the size of the actual limb bots for the combiners? Are they deluxe?
Yeah, they're deluxe size.
Okay, good. So this Mirage Prowl and stuff could interest me a lot more if this is to go with that like G1 decoed Menasor type thing going on. You know how they had the Masquerade episode?
Yeah. But these aren't the same bots, I don't think.
That's the only way this would interest me. Yeah, because it was like Jazz and Mirage and Sideswipe. Wasn't Wheelie.
Did you say Wheelie?
Did you get Wheelie in my awesome
Skylinks.
Skylinks. Wheelie and Gnaw.
Dr. Arkaville. Nightbird.
You're right. Yeah.
Prince Vakati.
And there was a Bebop Fibblebop from Carnage in C minor. He was the head.
Oh, is that the dude with the fucking Frankie Say Yes shirt?
Blah, 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 blah. I do not know. Like that shit never got old 5 minutes in.
G1.
But you gotta love it. Here's a photo of an LRT from my Toys R Us. So look where we're getting. We got a deluxe Ironhide import from Hasbro Interior. Yeah, international.
Oh, hold on. I was building up to a joke there.
We'll go.
Are you ready? Okay.
Wait.
Let's go back. So do the bop, beat it bop, whatever the fuck you were just doing, Oscar. For the guy from Carnage C minor.
Yep.
Just do it.
Where'd Oscar go?
Whatever. So
did Oscar leave?
Okay, hold on. So do you know what all of those characters we just mentioned had in common?
Yeah.
They were in G1 more than Alpha Bravo.
Wow. So who, other than me, who's getting all this stuff?
Probably Ross and TJ Maxx.
And a dumpster.
I do apologize about that. The wife showed up.
Oh. We thought we lost you.
No. And
hey, wifey.
I got headphones on, dude. If not, you guys would sound like we're in, in the afterlife, all the echoes. But, hi. But Kids Logic sold 5-packs.
Oh, I was about to say something fucked up. Never mind. All right. Probably better. I was going to say, did you just give her that green card? Did you put it in an envelope?
Shut the fuck. She got a temporary work visa, Greg.
Yeah.
Sorry.
So actually, these look pretty cool, man. This run of Kids Logic, I want that Thundercracker.
He does look badass. He looks mean.
And
he's got that little smirk.
It's not that 5-pack, man, where it's like, I could care less about, an Ultra Magnus, Sound Blaster, Kickback. Those Seekers look dope, though. I just said dope. Jesus Christ.
I don't know. The Insecticon Kickback looks pretty good, too.
He's not.
I
he's
like
not a
these, and I like the style. But you know what? Pop vinyls cost like $10 a piece, and these cost a lot more.
Yeah.
Are they even posable?
What do you call posable?
Like you bend the knees and arms?
I don't know actually.
Justin?
I don't know. I don't own any of these.
Yeah, the Optimus one, the one that came out before, they were posable. So.
Okay.
They look nice, but I'm not going to get them.
I trust you, Antoine, because, you know, if the internet was a female, she'd be popping out kids for you like crazy, bros. You all up in it.
There's a black guy crawling out of your wife's window would never lie to you, Oscar.
Wait a minute.
What?
moving on. No, but yeah, the Seekers look nice. They look really cool. I do like that Thundercracker. It'd be great for my Thundercracker shrine because, you know, there's nothing insane about that whatsoever.
Yeah.
But, you should have said Thundercracker a couple more times. I was expecting it. What are they saying about Thundercracker? Because Thundercracker, I mean, Thundercracker would approve of a fucking Thundercracker shrine. Thundercracker's a fucking dog named fucking Thundercracker.
If I had a kid, I'm going to name him Thundercracker because, you know, I just play. I don't play.
How would you like your Thundercrackers with another Thundercracker?
I like my Thundercrackers with a lot of Thundercrackers. Fuck.
Dog, I heard you like Thundercracker, so I murdered every single person not named Thundercracker.
You know, for science.
For science.
For science. So, what's everyone's thoughts on the Kid Logic 5-pack here?
I like them.
Cool.
I'd buy them if they weren't so expensive.
Yeah, they look nice, but not for me. I mean,
not for nothing?
Not for me.
Oh, so not for nothing.
Sorry.
Well, didn't they have a star screen, Matthew?
Do they? I don't know.
He's
if
like,
they did,
hold on now. Wait, they had a star screen?
I would get a star screen. But
holy Hastings and Krugers. That's some good shit.
He's got one hand on his mouse and one hand on his wallet. And he's like doing that thing where he's halfway standing up, halfway sitting down. He's like, wait a minute.
Wait, what? Star screen?
Maybe I should Google TF source so I don't have to drive the car.
Wait, what am I talking about? He's halfway laying down, halfway sitting up. Sorry. I forgot who we were talking about here.
Laying on his stomach with his feet dangling in the air.
His body pillow.
Body pillow of an anime girl.
Sorry, his abs.
Yeah, I'm fat. So what?
I am
too.
Fat.
You weren't supposed to say that. We're all fat.
Oh.
I actually left you a nice message in your Christmas card.
No. No, I like them. I mean, they're nice. How much are they? How much are y'all talking about for these? How much they cost?
I'm about to Google.
No idea.
Well, if you ask me, $15, but I don't think that's what they cost.
Well, you said they're, the pop vinyls are what, $10 a piece? So these are probably what, 20 a piece or something?
You would think, because Hasbro toys are 15, so third-party toys have to be 25, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, Matthew, the first wave of the Kids Logic 5-pack did have Starscream.
Oh, well.
And they retailed for about the 5-pack retailed for about from Toy Arena, which is a place I've shopped at before, for about 119. But depending on where you go, they could go from like $69.99 on eBay. But they're probably from Singapore.
I'm good.
Singapore.
If I could just get the Starscream by itself, I'd be all right. But I don't want the 5-pack. I mean, yeah. Whatever.
But you can eBay that shit, dog. Maybe you'll get it.
The Kids
Logic. Here's the thing with like figures like this. Like you're like, man, I don't want all of those. I'll just get the one. And you're like,
you look for just
I kind of wish I had, blah 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 to go with this. And then all of a sudden you have a whole bookcase full of pop vinyls.
It's either that way, or buying one of them is like $20 less than just buying all of them. You know?
Yeah, that's true. The one that everybody wants.
And
you know, Starscream, or I could just get them all. Okay.
It's funny that I'm sorry to interrupt, but I gotta say, Greg just said you buy one and it's like, well, I'm gonna buy this one to go with that one, and the next thing you know, you got a whole shitload of them. Like that recently just happened to me like 2 months ago with the Marvel Legends figures I found in the stuff I had packed when I moved. I was like, oh, hey, I bought this Captain America when the Winter Soldier movie came out. Cool. We'll look good with him. The one of him in the S.H.I.E.L.D. outfit. Let me get that. Okay, I just bought that.
Hey.
Say what?
Do you know what Matt's trigger phrase is?
What?
G.I. Joe.
So,
I know what I'm talking about. Hey, but if you want to get that pack with the Starscream and split it, if you can get a decent price, I'll split it with you.
Okay, we'll see. We'll talk about it.
There's probably a couple I want out of it. Anyway.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll you know what? I'll be in on that too, Matt. I'll
totally who's the first 5-pack?
Brothers.
I believe it was
Starscream and 4 Bumblebees.
All right.
Hell yeah, hell Hasbro, motherfucker.
And none of them are G1 Bumblebees. They're all just movie Bumblebees.
They are. It comes with Bumblebee, obviously. Soundwave, Grimlock, Starscream, and of course, I am Optimus Prime. So
nice.
There are people that are selling them individually. You can get your own Starscream for about $30, free from Ronald and Nicole Workshop in Hong Kong.
All right.
Ronner and Rick. Say it. I can't even do it so loud.
Say what?
Ronner and Nicole.
Ronner and Nicole Workshop in Hong Kong, China. We take good care of you. Or we beat children with Metro Presto. Get to work. Goddamn children. You're not tired. You're not tired at all. Drink more Mountain Dew. Oh, PepsiCo, we love you.
We beat Assurance. That's our commitment to shipping guarantee.
If your item not there by between 26th of December or 3rd of February, we kill employee that made figure.
I hate children.
Vasectomies are free on my health plan.
Oh, I thought you were going to say vasectomies are free at your house. I was actually considering it.
They're free at my house. I've got a couple of knives, choice knives. You know, I can make it free.
That's because you're preparing for an apocalypse that will never happen, Justin.
I'm not preparing for an apocalypse. I just like...
I stand corrected. You're preparing to cause the apocalypse.
That's a possibility. That's always possible.
This will teach them they stole my Optimus pen, sons of bitches.
Yeah, exactly.
So anyway, speaking of sons of bitches, Platinum Edition reissue G1 Insecticons. Converts in 5 easy steps. So I actually dig it if it's at a decent price, but you know this is probably going to be like $80 for this shit.
I'm thinking about 30.
I'm thinking you're fucking giving them way too much credit. This is Hasbro. This is a $70 set.
Wait, which one is this? I missed what we were on.
Insecticons.
The Insecticons Platinum.
Oh,
you think 70 or $80?
How many times do you have to fucking do it? Jesus Christ. The Insecticons are like the new Optimus Prime.
Yeah, the Insecticons at my Walmart are Walmart. Toys R Us, they like were there for like years after they were gone, you know, like after they were pulled from the shelf, no more of those reissue G1s. Like the who was with him? Perceptor was gone, but like I swear to God, like it was like last year or it might have even been like the beginning of this year. I could still find these Insecticons just sitting on the shelf. So I don't know. Is there a huge demand for them again?
I don't know. I liked them. I liked them when I was a kid, and I recently I had bought 2 of the Insecticons. Actually, I bought all 3 on eBay recently, like about a year ago. But you know, because they're fucking secondhand and useless, I didn't really much care for them. But now it's like, you know, I didn't get a chance to grab them when they were reissued the first time, so I may invest in these.
You can probably still get a reissue set from a few years ago for less than what these are going to cost.
Pretty much, yeah.
If you can now, you probably won't be able to later because the price is going to go up. But no, this is the original second reissue. And it's like somebody... It's actually pretty funny. It's like somebody on another podcast said last night that it's been about 6 years. It's about time to re-release the Insecticons. And it's like, that's learned behavior right there. That's fucking learned behavior. It's been about 6 years. Yeah, it's about time to release the same fucking toy over again.
I think you get the G1 book style ones from Japan. You can still find them for a decent price too, the Insecticons.
Yeah. And those are Japanese. Those are ethnic. Your friends won't think you're a racist when you walk into your house and see those.
I think these will probably go about for $45.
And you know what? They're making the cone heads too. So.
Yeah, I'm probably in with the cone heads. If they go ahead and do those, I'll probably get those.
You know what always kills me about the G1
money
Seekers?
Making masterpiece cone heads and not re-releasing G1 cone heads, but
yeah,
that's none of my business. Got my tea right here, man. None of my business.
Lifted. Good for the soul. My only thing about like the G1 Seekers when it came to the cone heads and like the big three, the other three Seekers, is that like when you got down to it, the G1 toys,
Storm and Sunstorm.
Yeah, well. Besides that, is that the toys were really, I mean, they were obviously different when it came to the cone heads themselves, but the rest of the toys is essentially the same shit, except this time you didn't have to bend the nose cone back. You just kept it facing up, and there was a phase. So I mean, I'm not crazy about the G1 cone heads. So go figure on that one. Other than that, like I'm pretty sure I may just invest in the first like reissue they did 7 years ago or 6 years ago, whatever the fuck.
Yeah, you still find them decent price.
That's Toy Hunter.
You find it. Shit. It's in my pocket. Set water and my butt's so wet. And speaking of a guy who's making people wet all over, we have images of Masterpiece Ultra Magnus.
Yay!
And he's looking pretty smooth.
He is. He's looking pretty good.
Yeah.
Pretty solid with his red bumper. Pissing motherfuckers off.
Fuck KFC.
Off to a good start.
The red bumper thing. I don't get that. There's like I understand it's screen accurate, but it's weird it's like the super alienating thing. Like you get people in like the Repro-Labels group like, hey, can you make like a chrome bumper? Like screen accurate. Like, well, who gives a shit?
You heard it here first, ladies and gentlemen. T2RX6 HG1.
I do. But but no, I mean like seriously, like I don't understand. It's like I understand that you are the type of person who wants your G1 cartoon accurate, but like why when someone says like could you guys make a chrome sticker, you're like, well, no, they shouldn't because it's screen accurate. Like you're already getting what you want out of the toy stock. Like so who cares? Like why jump on other people about it? I don't get it.
Well,
you know why? Because fucking nerds. That's why.
Nerds!
That Repro-Labels group is kind of known for being a bunch of people that don't know what the fuck they're talking about. And that's not a knock to Repro-Labels.
Amen to that.
That's not a knock to Repro-Labels company or any of its affiliates or friends or, well, most of its affiliates or friends. But there's a whole bunch of people in that group that don't know what the fuck they're talking about.
Yeah.
But of course they think they do because they read that Wikipedia entry.
Oh, the Wiki Alpha?
Yes. I went with Wikipedia.
No, mittens. Dude, I'm excited for the Magnus. Like, I have it quote unquote paid off. Like, Kit was going to finish paying that off for me for part of my Christmas, and then I'm getting the blaster. But whatever, all the money's going to the same place, so it doesn't really matter. But he should be shipping today, I think, from Takara. So we should get him the 15th of January with all the shipping holidays and everything.
Weighing at a whopping 975 grams. That's a lot of weed.
I read that Harbor League Japan just reopened their pre-order for it. So.
Hey, speaking of 963 grams, your cousin's still going to be calling me, Oscar, about that thing we talked about?
No, I can't talk about that right now.
Oh, shit, sorry. Taking the text.
Are you getting some Molly?
Shut the fuck up, Matthew.
Shut the fuck up, Chip.
Shut the fuck up, body.
God damn, Bobby. Stop fighting crime. Come back to work. I ain't got time for you to be...
But, whatever.
Yep, 965 grams. He weighs at a whopping 2.12 pounds. Oh, 975. I'm sorry. Let's just fix that.
I'm not saying I'm going to kill Matt for Christmas, but Matt, say goodnight.
Good night, folks.
Say goodnight, folks.
So...
Not next.
No, but seriously, you got that cocaine?
He's like, let's see. You guys
I have that Actionmaster, yes. The Actionmaster.
Do you have that Actionmaster Snow White that I was asking about?
No, I have the Actionmaster cocaine. Oh, yes, the Snow White. That Actionmaster with the inflatable truck tire. Yeah. Okay, just put some coffee grounds on it. Keep the dogs away from the flat tire. Inflatable tire. We'll discuss this later. And speaking of discussions, our discussion for the week: the many choices of third-party products.
Oh,
yeah,
product.
I wrote this in because Bobby mentioned it last show when I was listening about the show before that about how people were making choices between this company and another company, So I thought I'd just put it in.
Are you saying that there's too much shit out there?
It's a lot of choices now. I mean, before it was just add-on kits. Now it's like everything.
Hopefully, they're making the choices between Hasbro and Fanstoys and making the right choices, or Fans Project.
So Hasbro,
Fans, anything.
All right, listeners, I just want you to know when you make the Hasbro choice, you make the right choice.
And by the right choice, you mean the one that is bad for the environment.
Yes.
Hasbro don't recycle.
Hasbro.
Well, the way they do, actually, Hasbro is actually the ultimate recycler. If you look at all the fucking repaints.
And damn right.
Yeah, but third parties catching up. Third parties catching up.
At least theirs don't fucking do the splits every time you try to pose them.
But at least it don't cost $150. $150 for one figure.
I love how you say all this, yet you're all like, I just got that troll in my pile of loot, though.
I know, but I don't want to pay $100 for it, man. I want $50.
Man, I'm getting that transistor, man. That looks good. I'm getting that shiny move.
It's shiny.
That shit looks amazing, but hell Hasbro.
Hell Hasbro. Look at that. I want to get that Ollie. How's that Ollie treating you, Bobby?
I don't know. Yeah, Bobby.
I was talking to Bobby in another language or another world or something. But
in another language.
Drunk off all that fucking Hasbro dick.
Yeah. You're on that Ollie dick, man. That's all you are.
I haven't had Ollie in a month now. I'm a month and a half Ollie free.
And you miss it.
I got my refund. Actually, you know what? I got a bunch of refunds this month. I got my refund from Ollie. I got my refund for those Rendiform heads. Talk about a fucking shitty situation.
I don't know.
Oh, I'll talk about it. I mean, I didn't want to derail anything, but
no.
There's only so long you can wait for some fucking head, and like you tell somebody it's gonna be this day, and then like a month and a week later, like you still don't have the fucking product ready, and you're like, well, I shoot to have it ready 5 days after I told you I'd have it ready the last time. Just fucking pay me. Just give me my fucking money.
Oh Lord.
Money, bitches. Money
I don't
hoes.
need a rivet gun that fucking swerve shot rung with through the window. I don't want that as a fucking great fucking exclusive. Great fucking compensation. Give me my fucking $40 back. Man, that shit fucking pissed me off.
Well, I mean, you kind of got a better looking. Well, actually, I like the head that came on Smart Robin. It was a good head for the figure.
I never got the heads.
Well, yeah, and that's what sucks. You had to do it. So.
And I pre-ordered it from fucking from the get-go.
When they announced it, yeah.
I was proud about it. Just like when I bought
all over it, man.
Shockwave. It's like, dude, I got that shit from fucking day one.
I wish I would have picked up that Masterpiece Shockwave. The Fanstoys.
The Fall of Cyber. Yeah, I wish you had too. You'd be a different person.
I know.
You can write decisions.
I make the right decisions. I love my collection, you fucktard.
I like about 30% of your collection.
You wish you had my collection. God dang, you be spewing everywhere. Fat. Sorry.
Yeah, well, anyway, with all the third-party companies that are out there, when it comes to decisions, I want to go ahead and reiterate this because I said this a lot. The third-party company area is starting to look a lot like the .com bubble from way back in the day. You got a lot, and it's already showing signs that it's acting like that. You had a lot of companies closing their doors because they can't produce, or whatever they produce ended up failing. Who knows? But
Fanstoys.com.
So, do you think it's going to burst? Do you think the bubble's going to burst?
I think it is, and the ones that have already established a decent longevity, like Fans Project, Masterminds Creations, and etc., TFC, I think they're going to still be around. Meanwhile, you're going to have other companies that just really couldn't cut the mustard to begin with. They made too many fucking promises. They go ahead and they start releasing prototypes of shit when they haven't even finished one set while they're still working on a current set that they're on, just like Warbotron. And I'm not knocking the guys that do that. You know, I don't knock the guys who bust their ass to engineer and design these that some people consider to be amazing looking figures. You know, but my whole thing is like, you know, they're not. I want to say they're not pacing themselves, but sometimes the wait between the figures they release is absurd. So
yeah, yes, it is.
You know, it's just to me, it's you're going to see loyalty to people that produce as they say they do.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, absolutely, you will.
You know, and I'm not saying every company's perfect. I mean, look at, you know, Masterminds with Talon. How long did we wait to get him? You know, the same thing could be said with Fans Project and some of their figures that they say we're going to be out at a certain time and end up having to push it back a bit.
Yeah, Fans,
you know,
I mean, the Scoria got pushed back. I mean,
a few times, yeah.
I mean, they're all getting pushed back. You know, how long does it take to make it? You know, like I said, you know, Pharaoh Rex. I mean, how long did y'all wait? A year and a half, at least, to finish him or to complete him? I mean, that's a long ass time. I mean, to wait to, you know, you got your half of them, you got 3 of them. You're like, I can't put them together. So you get the 4th one, you're like, well, shit, he's missing one limb, and that, you know, it just takes. It's taken a long time to get these things out.
Yep. Yeah, I just think between you end up getting so many companies that just, you know, like Oscar said, they maybe rush something out for the sake of trying to be the first one to produce it, and I think some companies that works for, at least it has, but I don't know if it will be sustainable. So, yeah, I don't know if companies actually do bite the dust as a result. I can't really say it makes me sad. So. There's certain companies that shouldn't exist.
The times we've spoken about third-party companies, and you know, sometimes for some of our listeners, it may seem like we're trying to play favorites and we make excuses for them because a lot of us agree that sometimes when it comes to third-party companies, a lot of the times we see quality over quantity. But I'm seeing a lot of people choose quantity over quality. So we have corners being cut, and it's like you're about to pay $100 for a hunk of plastic where, you know, it's not doing very good. Mm-hmm. You know, because they're trying to sit there and get the shit pumped out quick. And then when they try to actually put some work and some effort into it, you know, it takes them a while. And sometimes you get the impatient fan. It's like, well, you know, I want to finish my Pharaoh Rex. Why the fuck don't I have that last piece? Fuck it. I'm going to go with TFC because they're knocking it out. Yeah, it's where we're at.
Yeah. I mean, just look at.
Go for it. Go for it.
No,
go ahead.
Well, I mean, just look at so much, you know, trouble. Look at Coronas, or you know, I don't know if it was rushed or if it just they didn't care that what it looked like. But you know, when I see the reviews from it, it just looks like it is a pile of just dog shit. Like they didn't care that as long as they got that product out. That's all that mattered. And that's really bad, you know, because he was really expensive. And you expect to pay that much money to get a quality, you know, product. And just, it sucks that, you know, some of these companies are trying to do that and everything. But go on, Justin, I'm sorry.
Well, I was going to say, the nice luxury is that you live in a world with a lot of reviewers, and there's always going to be that one reviewer who wants to get whatever first. Oh, yeah. My advice is to try not to get the person who throws up the review first, because a lot of times their reviews are not terribly subjective when you're just trying to, you know, first post gets the most views, you know?
Yep.
Well, I'm sorry, go ahead, Greg.
Oh, I was just saying at the same time, like, you know, when you're looking at reviewers, sometimes the first person who throws the review up also doesn't have a good grasp on the toy.
Right, exactly.
I don't want to say any names, but, you know, we all know who we're talking about, who tends to blame all his ignorance on the toy. So, I mean, it goes both ways. Like, sometimes a guy's going to butter a toy up because he's getting paid for it, and other times a guy's going to tear a toy down because he didn't take the time to actually mess with it before he turned his camera on. So.
Well, that's what's good about Justin and Bobby is they actually take the time to go over the toy before they review it instead of just, you know, shipping it out there. And
that's mostly because they paid for it out of pocket.
Right. Yeah, well, and I don't want to say...
Well, they like the product, too.
I'm not saying, my point is not to say subscribe to me, subscribe to Bobby. You know, like, find a reviewer you like. I don't care if it's me or someone else who reviews the type of products you're into, and you know, understand that there is sometimes you get a toy and there is a buyer's remorse that you kind of fool yourself into thinking it is a better toy than it actually is. And so, like, you know, find that reviewer that you can learn to trust, and you can kind of see when they're making up reasons that they should like it. Like, you can tell that they kind of regret the fact that they purchased it, but you know, find that one and then, you know, watch what they have to say about it to make your choice. And that's the best part about currently buying toys, is you can do that real easy anymore. So,
yep.
Would you say that's the best part about living in America versus North Korea?
Hells yeah. Unless you are the dictator and your dictator has said toy, then you know you're SOL there. So.
Oh, you mean Abdulaziz?
You know, and don't blame. You know, like when people, you know, they know it's a shitty toy and it falls apart on them, but they're still like, but yeah, I think it looks good. You know, I think you still should get it. You know, pick it up. You know, at BBTS or TF Source and blah blah this and everything. But y'all don't do that. If it's a shit product, it's a fucking shit product. I mean, it's plain and simple. And you know, you're not sugarcoating anything. And that's why I like watching y'all's reviews, because y'all are honest about it. You want somebody that's honest. You don't want somebody to lie to you and you pay $130 for a figure and then it's a piece of shit. And you're like, what the fuck? No, I don't. You know, I won't listen to that guy anymore. So, but whatever.
Got this pipe in my mouth going.
I mean, you know, there's just some fake ass people out there. You know, it's.
And the sad part is, dude, is that you're right, because they are people out there who get a whopping freaking check from whatever.
Was that?
No, don't worry about what that was. All right. The fact of the matter is, you get a lot of reviewers out there that are obeying the almighty dollar, because in the end of the day, money makes a fucking world go round and makes people click the upload button on their fucking YouTube channels. And these people, their opinion. Wow.
Sorry.
Did you fart?
That was a dong.
If your dick is farting, you should probably see a doctor. But
see you.
I'm gonna make an all pink seeker and call him Dick Fart. Where was I? Lost my point. Basically, like these guys, when they're sponsored, they're trying their best to make a review. And a lot of these guys that are sponsored, and I hate to fucking say this because I talk to some of them, you know, whether it be on Skype or on Twitter, whatever the case may be, you know. Some of them are okay people, but like, you know, the times I've asked them, man, come on, how many times have you reviewed something on camera? You really fought the urge to say this is absolute garbage, you know? And then I always get silenced, and they will all confess. It's been a few times, you know. But I mean, seriously, like the reviews for Kronos, all I saw in those reviews were excuses for the things that was wrong for $160. Yeah, all I saw were excuses for the massive amounts of faulty engineering and assembly for this thing. And that's all I heard were excuses, because they didn't pay that much for it out of pocket. I'm sure they have a different fucking view if they ended up, you know, ponying up the entire amount.
Yeah. So my like, I really, if I get sponsored ever, I kind of hope it happens someday. But if it doesn't, I don't know. I don't feel bad the fact that I don't have to, you know, tiptoe around my actual opinion on things. And, you know, if I do get sponsored, I would hope that I would maintain that ability to honestly and objectively discuss something.
Yep.
But, you know,
I think those would have to be terms, because there has to be some sort of contract that gets signed between these guys. Sometimes.
Yeah, I mean, like,
it just can't be like, hey, we're going to send you shit. Just go ahead and just mention our website, and you get like 70% off every purchase.
Yeah, I mean, because like when it comes to like what's his face? What the heck's his name? The Bull's Fire Swoop. Like, it looks okay, but I wouldn't tell anybody to buy that over, you know, picking up the Fanstoys one. Like, why would you do that? So. Yeah.
So I think we got no listener questions tonight. How unfortunate. But on top of that, let's go ahead and get some shout-outs out of the way. Shout out to my very good friend. Yeah. You hear that shit? That's for you, at Fear Corpse on Twitter. As always, our good friends over at The Chosen Prime and Kuma Style. He's got his latest reviews up. Be sure to check out his website, WKToys.com. I am Ratchet, third-party TF Cratchers on Facebook. And, of course, TF Prototype. So you can always check us out. And instead of listening to where we are, basically, we're Shattercast Uncut. We're everywhere. Okay? Just Google us, except for Twitter, because it's spelt wrong. And I think you can change that on Twitter. I haven't fucked around enough, but I think you can change.
Did you say it's spelt wrong on Twitter?
Spelled wrong on Twitter, yes.
Spelt wrong. I like it. It's shattered.
There'll be links in the description. You go ahead and check us out on all those things. So, on behalf of everyone else in the Sinister Six and myself, for the sake of Primus, please collect responsibly. I'm your host, Oscar Alonso. Be good to yourselves and each other.
You've been shattered.
Say what?
Okay. And Matt Baldwin.
And scene.